Peace and love, everyone. Good to see you all. It's been a while, and sometimes that's how it goes. Peace and love, Sandy Barwell. Good to see you. Um, sometimes social media, you gotta take it with the ebb and flow type relationship, and sometimes you go forward. Good to see you, Serafina. And sometimes you gotta take a break, and that's what I've been doing, taking a break, doing other things, and again, just recentering myself and getting back to the swing of things. So it's good to see you all. Peace of love, Sensei TV. Yes, and I'm going to do a live specifically for that. Peace of love, brother Willie Rivers. Islam, good to see you. So happy solar return to all of my Sagittarius. Peace of love, Nubian Queen Show. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm about to go and present to you all this week's forecast. So this is what we have for this week's forecast. Okay, and this is actually allowing us all to plan ahead. And on today, you might notice that uh, you're more productive on this day. It's actually a great day. That's right, Sandy Burrow, 12/12, and it's a opportunity to be very productive. A lot of high energy, and it'll allow you to follow through on a lot of things that you plan. So this is a great day, and the reason is because we have the sun in Sagittarius actually making a sextile to Saturn and Aquarius. So you got that fire and air dynamic. So you have the willpower along with your ideas and innovations partnering up, and then you have the moon in Leo making a trine to Chiron and Aries. So again, you got more fire. All right, so and then you also can't forget about the moon in Leo making a sextile to Mars in Gemini. So this fire and air dynamic is continuing to take place. And today, specifically, you want to make sure that you, if you're going to invest in gold. The sun rules gold. So you definitely want to make sure you invest in gold if you're going to invest. Um, and invest in luxury goods. All right. So this is a type of day where you can be productive, get a lot of things done, but you also can benefit from investing. Peace and love, Carissa Powell. Good to see you. And speaking of investing, you definitely want to make sure that you buy yourself something um, and tap into your organizational skills at the job or if you're at work. Now, there's a difference between your job and your work. Okay. And so definitely want to make sure that you tap into your managerial skills. Okay. And this will allow you to be more creative, and then you can work on those creative projects on today. So we have a waning gibbous moon. So we're going along with the moon phase, and this is going to give you the most bang for your buck today. And of course, today you don't want to buy something just because it's a symbol of status. So just because it's Nike, Reeboks, Adidas, all these different name brands or whatever, just because it is the name brand or something of status, you don't want to purchase it because that might not actually be in alignment today for you. So when we look at Tuesday, Tuesday is going to be a tough one because this is a day where you're going to get off to a slow start. And your energy may be zapped. Okay, and that's due to the moon being in Leo having its opposition with Saturn and Aquarius. So again, fire and air this time opposing one another. And a lot of times this can zap your energy and make it hard to focus. It can actually make it hard for you to follow through on your plans, and it can actually um, dampen your mood. So this day you want to actually choose to be have a fun day, just lay back. You're gonna have a goofy time. And if you're dealing with other people, you gotta be around a lot of different other people. Things will pick up because the sun in Sagittarius will make a trine to the moon in Leo. So this is going to shift the energy to where you're going to be more joking and playing and sociable with other people. And it's even for some of you, you might look into pranking others and just having fun overall. So this is going to be on Tuesday, mind you. all still while we got this Mars retrograde energy. So we're still going to be dealing with that. And you don't want to, on this day, on Tuesday, tomorrow, you don't want to go shopping if you're broke. Okay. If you don't have it, don't do it. All right. And you definitely don't want to allow any people to get over on you this day. And when the moon is in Leo on Tuesday, with all these aspects taking place, you definitely don't want to gloat about your past accomplishments, because sometimes when the moon's in Leo, we like to think about all the things that we've done, but to others, it can make you look a certain type of way, and then they start responding to that. So, and you definitely don't want to let your mood drain your bank account. Okay, so just be careful on Tuesday. That's not the direction that you want to be in on Tuesday. So you don't want to shop till you drop on Tuesday. Just take notes and keep that as a reminder. So on Wednesday, this is more of a lazy day. And I say that because your desires will be at odds with your actions. And that's because you'll have the Sun and Sagittarius squaring Neptune and Pisces. Now, this is going to be great for optimism, okay? And it's going to be bad for delusions, because you're going to have all these grandiose ideas and all these different type of concepts that you're getting inspiration and downloads from, but your action behind it is going to be a whole completely other thing. So you also going to have the moon entering into Virgo. So while it's going forward, of course, I wouldn't plan or do anything new. I would just be patient, and then when the moon finally makes it in Virgo and trines Venus in Capricorn, this is actually going to be more beneficial to you to network, or if you want to team up with other people and socialize, and especially if you guys been already working on a project, this is going to be a good day for that. And so you definitely want to invest in your health. Remember to always invest in your health on Wednesday, especially is going to be a great day to do that. And when you deal with other people, you definitely got to pay attention to your own habits. You got to stick to a strict budget on this day. And remember, everything that you do, you got to put a smile on this day, because it's actually going to help your mood and increase all your activities. So do things with joy and just have fun. Peace and love, JL. And so, um, again, you're not going to want to shop till you drop on this day either. All right. So this is more when you want to purchase something, when you want to invest in something, this is a day of self. So don't go overboard. You definitely want to create a budget, but don't go overboard on Wednesday. Now on Thursday, this is where I like to say this is an opportunity day, because this favors your creativity, your innovation, your thinking outside of the box. And this is all because you have a grand trine taking place between the moon and Mercury and Uranus, all in a grand trine. And you have the moon in Virgo, you have Mercury in Capricorn, you have Uranus and Taurus, and they're all going to be coming together to make this trine, which is going to be a day of favoring you finding solutions to your problems. But at the same time, with the moon in Virgo, you're dealing with this square to Mars and Gemini, which makes it hard for you to take action, execute, and complete things. And that's why I said it's going to be really an opportunity day, because you can make it what you want. Yep, that's right, Sandy Burrow. Is Jupiter's day, and Jupiter is direct. Let me also mention that. You also got some big changes coming up for this new cycle coming up. And Jupiter is going to be one of the main key players. And you have Mercury slowing down, about to go retrograde again. And you also have, well, let's get there. Something that you want to make sure that you focus on, and some things that you need to do is, if you're going to invest or circulate your finances or use funds, make sure that you're buying clothes that actually fits you and that you actually need, instead of things that you just loose desires and just want. And you also want to, if possible, if need be, buy some materials or supplies for your actual work, versus your job, or for your specific craft. Okay. And again, this is a day you're going to want to pay attention to the small details. And I know this is Jupiter day. We like to look at the big picture, but you also need to look at the small details with the moon and Virgo. Um, and definitely pay attention to your coworkers. Okay. Sometimes they're talking and they're, looking you right in the eyes and speaking to you, and you're not even listening. You think about what you ate this morning, or what you're going to cook tonight. So definitely pay attention, because they might actually say something that spark a good idea for you. And don't worry about the things that you can't control. There's a lot. It's going to be a flip flop of energy on this day, on Thursday, and you're going to feel powerless, but at certain points. But you can only focus on the things that you can control, and remember that you got to take some time out to rest and have different rest periods throughout the day. Um, don't take on too much work, because Jupiter, it likes to expand things, and of course it likes, as you can see on the screen, Jupiter is uh the biggest planet here, one of them at least. And when Jupiter is highlighted, it actually wants to take on more than it can actually handle. And so you don't want to take on too much at work, and wear yourself out. So just focus on the little things stacked on top of little things that equals greatness. So just keep that in mind. And then on Friday, this is a day of caution. Okay, it's a day of observance, but it's a day of caution, because this is where you're gonna be dealing with that back and forth energy, backbiting, confusion, some misunderstanding, speaking out of turn, misinterpretation of what you said and what you meant. And it all happens when the moon in Virgo, the sun in Sagittarius, Jupiter and Pisces, and actually Neptune and Pisces too, when they all are in a T square. So all of them squaring off, this is going to bring about all of those different characteristics of that day. Well, it's your birthday. Happy solar return on Friday. Okay, but this is general. That's you can see where the things align in your chart and see if it's personal for you. So all of the things that I'm saying are general for everybody, so you can see where it lines up with the transits of your chart. And then on the flip side of Friday, you also have the moon in Virgo, trine in Pluto and Capricorn. So if you want to get a promotion, if you want to work together or partner with your supervisor, manager, or even your boss, this is a good opportunity to do that, and see things from their perspective instead of working with your coworkers, because your coworkers, they don't uh, they may not have the same energy, or you guys might be misunderstanding each other on this day. So if you want the best results, I would actually go ahead and work with um, the manager or someone closer or higher up. And so on Saturday, okay, you want to stick to the script. Saturday, this is a self-care day, and of course we have Venus direct, and we have Saturn. Saturn is going to make a big splash also in 2023. Now, the moon in Libra is going to be squaring Venus in Capricorn. So Venus is going to be squaring on its day that is ruling, um, and is not in its sign that it loves to be in. So it is in a cardinal sign. You got the moon in Libra, is going to be opposing Chiron and Aries. You got the moon in Libra that's also going to be squaring Mercury in Capricorn. So all of these different oppositions and squares on this day is really good for the individual versus the collective. And if you're playing like individual sports, or you have something, individual test or things, this favors those type of endeavors. But if you are working in a collective, you're going to really have to work hard to remember to be patient and give others the opportunity to shine as well. So on this day, that's why I said this is a self-care day. Focus on yourself versus others on Saturday. And something that you definitely want to do on this day is buy items that's made from quality materials, because you still have Libra with the moon. and Libra is ruled by Venus. So we're still dealing with the quality of materials, the finer things in life. And remember, with this moon in Libra, you gotta let everybody have their turn to speak. So don't make big interruptions and keep cutting people off. Um, and then make a bigger effort to uh, deal with somebody that's difficult to be around and to deal with. Okay, so reminders that number one, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you make enough time to deal with, uh, difficult people, and don't get upset so easily. And then remember to be a negotiator. Peace and love for now, and don't go out and get somebody a gift just because you're trying to win them over or you think it's going to make them like you. That's not the day to do this on Saturday. And remember, Saturn is moving. Saturn is the slowest moving, or one of the slowest moving planets, and is actually moving. Is actually about to move and make a big move. So this is like a elder who, when they have a cane, they move real slow, and now they're finally about to move, and this is actually what is about to happen when they move. It's impactful. So that's what's happening with Saturn. All right. So don't go out, like I said, and buy that gift thinking that it's going to make things better, because it won't. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now, um, let's see for the tarot. All right. So let's get to the tarot. All right. So for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we have the Teacher reverse. See if you can see that. Teacher reverse. And this is naturally dealing with earth signs, and specifically Taurus. So automatically, this is telling me Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is, you're dealing with stubborn energy here. It's hard to settle down and stay settled, and or for some of you, it could be hard to get moving. Okay, and for some of you, you could be very argumentative at this time, and it causes more conflict than good. So that's for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And for my uh, spirit card, here we go. We have the spirit animal. We have the panda reverse. And the panda reverse is, it's telling me like you're out of balance. Okay. You're out of balance with your masculine energy and feminine energy. The feminine deals with the creativity, the masculine deals with the action. So it's out of balance. And you see that blue rose? The way to get back in balance is to tap into the truth, the throat chakra, into your truth. Okay. And that will actually help you to restore balance. Okay. So, all right, that's for my Sagittarius. Next up for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we have the Sultana. All right. The Sultana upright. And this deals with Venus. Okay. And Venus is, you can look at Venus as a mirror, and it's all about reflection. So some of you, for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is a period of reflection, a period of creativity, mother or motherhood, because she's the mother of the empire, and she's laid back, she's relaxed, um, and is all about nurturing. Okay, it's all about learning to nurture and self love. Now, you notice she has that cup there because she's giving herself a drink first. And that's something that you got to look at. Sandy says, I'm out of balance at this moment. Yep. So it's out of balance. So the key is to get back into balance. All right. And so for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Sultana upright, this is, need to serve yourself first before you serve others. And that's fine. You serve others best when you serve yourself first. You get the elephant reverse. The elephant reverse, all right. And this is a need for more creative energy as well. This is a feminine, this is a matriarchy with the elephant, and you're also dealing with the feminine energy needing to be more creative, tapping in, and more childlike in your approach. Okay. More childlike with your creations. And what I mean by that is You know how children don't have any limits when they dream big or think about something? It's the same thing. Not thinking about the limitations all the time, because Saturn can think about the limits or the restrictions or constrictions or constraints. And this is more so just freely being creative, okay, and not having any stagnation with that creation. All right, so for my Aquarius, oh, we get the star card in reverse. So this is the card of Aquarius. This is the star. This is the card. This is air. Okay. And when it's reversed like this is a fallen star. All right. This is dealing with needing to pull the blinders off and remembering the fact that your thoughts impacts your speech, and your speech impacts every cell in your body. Okay, so you gotta really remember to treat yourself kind, and also think about the thoughts that you have and how they create a chain reaction. Okay, so that's for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Horizon. And for my, oh, we get the dolphin. Okay, we get the dolphin, and the dolphin is all about living in the present moment. Okay, so for my Aquarius, need to live more in the present. Don't harp on the past so much. Don't even look to the future so much. Look to now. Okay, tap into your infinite creative source. You see that? Uh, you even have that eight in the water. All right, infinity. All right, and sometimes you get so comfortable in the water, you got to leap out of the water. Okay, leap out of the environment, get out of the environment that you're used to see different results. Okay, all right. So for my Pisces, we get Malika Disc. I love this card for my Pisces. Sun, Moon, Horizon. Malik is the king of the kingdom. And this is the last deacon of Leo. First two deacons are Virgo. So this could apply to you all as well. This is dealing with an entrepreneur type spirit, the breadwinner spirit, the provider type. Um, and the king or Malik is loyal to its subjects, loyal to everybody in the kingdom. And it's like you in this role, you're always providing, always giving. And the question becomes, are you providing to a fault? Are you providing just to keep everybody a part of your kingdom versus um, having those priorities already set where everybody knows their role and they're just doing their role because they want to really see you succeed versus you just wanting them to stay? And this is the question that you have to ask yourself, Pisces, Sun, on the horizon, because you have this Malik of this, you are in a position to gain more and share more. But are you doing it for a lost cause? That's the question you got to ask yourself. All right. At least that's what I'll ask myself. And then you got the turtle reverse. Yep. So the turtle reverse, this is seeing things backwards or upside down when it comes to other people, situation. And this is where it's time to get out of the sea. Okay, the sea is the emotions. Okay, time to get out of your emotions, come onto land, and build a strong, firm foundation, and make some changes in the foundation. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with going on land. You can do both, and going on land represents using common sense, practicality to get to the heart of the matter. And that's something for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Horizon. For my Aries Sun, Moon, Horizon, we got two of disc upright. Two of disc upright. Okay. This is Jupiter and Capricorn, like a huge workload. But Jupiter is right now in Pisces, so this could be a huge um imaginative workload. You could be a lot of downloads and insights right now, inspiration, multitasking, revisiting things that you didn't learn or revisiting things that you rushed past. Your Aries fire sign, gotta be quick, gotta be now. Um, and revisiting things that you didn't complete. Okay, so this also deals with change and choices. Okay, you got two discs, two different people, or at least two ideas or two concepts. And so you got these two people carrying these two things on their head. Okay, Jupiter rules your vision. So you got all these visions in your head, two visions. Okay, two visions equals division. So you gotta make your vision one for my Aries, and you have to protect your funds. This represents funds, materials, resources. Protect them. Okay, enough for two people at least, and balance. Learn to balance what you have, resources, and that's for my Aries, Sun, the Moon, and Rising. And what do we have here? Ah, the camel, and the camel is here to remind you that you have to trust the process. Um, it may be time to increase your workload in a specific direction, and be patient throughout it all because camels are patient and forbearing. And don't forget to be resourceful. Okay, for my Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we got Five of Cups reverse. Five of Cups reverse. And this is more so dealing with pleasure. So playtime is over. Okay, the pleasure is over. Playtime is over. Five of Cups reversed. This is normally Mars and Scorpio, but Mars is actually in Gemini. So now it's uncomfortable because now you got to merge your actions with your ideas and some of those activities that you like to do. This is like where energy gets scattered. Um, your actions could be all over the place. As you see, they pouring, uh, pouring into the cup, but you're knocking others over. So it's like scattered energy. Um, your resources can be up and down at this time, and this could even be lead to depression. Okay, uh, and with Mars and Gemini, this is a need for new ideas and new strategies. So, like new or refreshing ways to accomplish something. So, don't keep thinking how you normally would think to accomplish something. You have to think um, the opposite way. Okay, and that will actually help you get more results. And so, for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you get the sheep. Now, I know we don't like the analogy of being compared with a sheep. Um, so I'll just leave it here. Learn how to cooperate. All right. Um, and you're cooperating not with somebody that's the boss of you, it's cooperating with your own inner truth. You got this blue rose here that deals with the throat chakra as well. Taurus is the next, so we also dealing with the throat chakra, learning how to deal with your own inner truth. And the universe already revealed to you what you need to exactly work on. It's just that do you trust the process? And you have to learn how to be resourceful like the bull and use what's available to you. For my Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, and for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 10 of this reverse. 10 this reverse. All right, what do we get here? 10 this reverse. You see that? 10 this reverse. This is the Lord of Wealth. You see all those discs, all of those coins? Wow. But it's reverse. So are we losing out? This is normally Venus in Virgo, but Venus is in Capricorn. So this is dealing with reflection and reflecting on your wealth specifically, and the tangible things that lead to wealth. Okay. So, for example, like your work ethic or goal setting or your passion behind your goal setting and your work. So, this also deals with loved ones, discord with loved ones and your kindred. We don't say family on this channel. Family means subjects or servants. So we're talking about kindred. Those are your loved ones. So you got some issues or discord with your kindred, your loved ones. Okay, and it feels like the problems are getting magnified, and especially surrounding the issue with these coins because there is no more coins like it used to be, and that lavish lifestyle is gone, at least for the moment. So until you rethink about ways to get back to the top, and this is something that my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising going through, and this is the Snake reverse. You know what? Snake reverse with this. This is there's Neptune on the card. So maybe it might be something that you are stuck on as far as like a dream or something that you imagined bringing into existence. Okay, or maybe one of your elders need assistance. Maybe that's the cause of something happening as far as the finances getting depleted. Okay, you had to make a big emergency purchase to help or aid. So this is the snake. So this is the sign of a blocked transformation process. When reversed like this, we got something hesitant to transform or hesitant to change, something of that matter. All right. So for my Cancer, Sun on the rising, wow, you get Malik of Cups reversed. Now, Cups deals with water. Cancer is a water and it's reversed. So when the cup is dry, that can make things very frustrating. And so for this is for my last deacon of Cancer, first T of Leo. So you're still dealing with aspects of leadership, aspects of authority, and you could be dry in those areas. It could be causing frustration. This is a little bit of a phase of naivety and even being gullible in certain situations. So these type of things make you emotionally crippled. And so with that, this cup upside down, um, you really got to focus on uh, these aspects that are making you emotionally crippled. Let's see what we have here. Well, we get the hyena, the hyena upright, and uh, hyenas are another interesting animal. But here we get the hyena. This is learning how to laugh through the obstacles and trials that confront you. And remember that if you link with other like minded people that deal with the same thing, then you'll be able to take down any obstacle or trial that overcomes you. So, with them, with their aid in a pack like hyenas. All right, that's a reminder. Peace and love, Stephanie. So, that's for my Sun, Moon, Horizon, for my Cancer, and for my Leo. We got five of this reverse. Five disc reverse. So as you're on your journey, um, you see here those coins come out the pocket, but it's reverse. Okay, so with this reverse period, this is dealing with material trouble, but we have Mercury in Taurus, and Mercury is actually in Capricorn. So this is materials. Okay, dealing with material issues, recovering from a recent hardship or illness or emergency or setback. Okay, so this is for my Leo Sun Moon Horizon dealing with a recovery period. Okay, you coming out of something that was actually helping you heal, and this is where your health is now restored, and you're no longer going to be living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, so that's something that's good coming to an end. And for my Sun Moon Horizon, Leo, we get the Wolf reverse. All right. So with the wolf reverse, um, you want to focus more on the collective than yourself and what you all can accomplish together. Okay. For my Leo, Sun, Moon, Horizon. For my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Horizon, we got Six of Cups. Six of Cups, Virgo. Six of Cups, Sun, Moon, Horizon. And this is actually the Lord of Pleasure here. So good times. And the sun in Scorpio, but the sun is actually in Sagittarius, the next sign over. So, learning how to parent or parenting issues, or this could be parenting lessons, lessons from your parents or lessons from your childhood that are resurfacing now. Principles of your kindred that was installed or not instilled in you as a child is now being brought to the forefront and practicing those lessons. Protecting those who are less fortunate than you. You have a nice little community here where you're able to provide and help people who have less than you. So that's what you're actually focusing on now. And let's see what card you can. The guinea pig. Oh, that's fitting. Do your part. This is the card. This is actually it says that do your part. Okay, so you're doing your part right now to help out with someone who don't have, and actually living the principle of community. Okay, so that's actually good. And for my Libra Sun Moon Horizon, get the Malika of Swords upright. I like this card for my Libra Sun Moon Horizon. This is the last decan of Virgo, first two of I'm sorry, yeah, Virgo and of first two of Libra. So this actually is your card, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So this is actually good, and the sword, so it's dealing with air. So this is air. It's deal with rational decision making. It's dealing with being honest and justice for everybody. So I actually like this, and I love the fact that how your standards match your integrity. So um, and because it is swords, you notice she has that swords upright and she held it right beside her. This scimitar, she's not easily swayed. Okay, and her decision making, see that butterfly next to her head, is able to impact the rest of the world. So this is a good card for my Libra Sun Moon Horizon, especially what you're gonna have take place on Saturday. And this is for you, the deer. Okay, you have the doe. You have both aspects, masculine and feminine here. Okay, so balance. And this is being a peacemaker and a negotiator. So I actually like this card for my Libra Sun Moon Horizon. And lastly, we have my Scorpio. All right, my Scorpio, Sun Moon Horizon got the Malika of Dis reverse. All right, Malika of Dis reverse. Now, this is the last decan of Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius season and first two of Capricorn, the season that we're about to head into. Now, we're dealing with energy that is like spin happy, spin go crazy. And I don't like that word spin. Spin means you don't get anything back in return. So this is actually what you're dealing with here. Somebody that spend and don't get back. When you spend your money, you don't get it back. You spend fiat, you don't get it back. This is what you're dealing with here. And somebody that could be self-centered because of that, um, hard to stop spending or wasting resources. And a financial health check is needed. Okay, when it's reversed, Malika of this, she's not on her square, it's reversed. So she needs help. And what can help her? Let's see. The dog. Using your senses. Okay, what kind of dog are you? What kind of discipline or training do you require? Do you need? Um, are your senses aiding you or are they hurting you? And that's something that you got to ask yourself as you do this financial check to get yourself back healthy financially. You're going to go through a period where you're looking or reflecting on these questions as far as that whole spending situation is taking place. So instead of spending, we say circulating it back to you versus spending where you lost or you lose. So that's all of the cards. I will pull another one, but that's all of the cards. I hope this was uh, helpful to you all. And you guys are able to take advantage of planning ahead um, and making it what you desire to make it this week. And I'll see you all. I'm going to do another live on 2023. Okay, as far as what's happening in 2023. But you all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next live. Peace and much love. Hotep.